Hello and welcome to Flipped Maths with Mrs. De Hoog. Today our topic is division facts, and we are learning to recall the division facts that relate to the multiplication facts up to 10 times 10. And remember to stop and rewind and re-watch the video if you need to. And please record the learning goal on your homework sheet. Let's start off with some important information. Just remembering that division is when you split a number into equal groups. For example, 12 divided by 2 is the same as 2 groups of 12 with 6 in each group. And I have a little drawing here to show that, where you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In total, we've grouped them into 2 here, 2 groups, and then there are 6 in each group. So therefore 12 divided by 2 is 6, and this is a division fact. 12 divided by 2 equals 6, that is a division fact. So let's practice. Here's an example question. You are having a party and buy 30 lollies to share with your friends. You invited 4 people to your party. How many lollies does each person get, including yourself, if you share them equally? Now, I've got this little table here, which I call the problem-solving table. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take some notes from the question. Getting my whiteboard markers. Now, for the first part here, first of all, we know that there are 30 lollies in total. There are 4 people, including yourself. So on my notes section on here, I'm going to write here 30 lollies total. And then I'm going to write that there are 5 people, because there are 4 people at the party, including yourself. So 4 plus 1 is 5 people to share equally. And then I'm going to write my final question. It says here, how many lollies final question on the example of the question. How many lollies does each person get? Does each person get if you share them equally? And I could even include the number 5 after each person. How many lollies does each person, there are 5, get if you share them equally? And then this section over here is what it says, solve, to solve the problem. To solve this problem, I could simply count in 5s until I get to 30 to see how many times that is. Or I could draw a picture like I did in the previous example with 12 divided by 2. So I'm actually just going to draw a picture for this one. And I'm going to draw out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I've got the 30 in total, the 30 lollies total. And now I'm just going to see what it would be like if each person, or the 5 people, so there need to be 5 groups. So I'm going to count along and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them in 5 lollies in each group. That will be easier for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can tell that there is 5 in each row as we go across, because they're all scattered underneath each other. So I'm just going to circle around each group of 5 that I have. Ooh, a bit tight there. And how many groups do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. So therefore 30 divided by 5, we have 30 lollies in total, and we want to share it with 5 people. There will be 6 lollies each. Now, to check this question and to make sure that it is correct, well, actually probably should put the 30 divided by 5 equals 6 on the solve section, or in the solve section. I'll just rub this one off over here. There we go. And to check my answer, to check that 30 divided by 5 does in fact equal 6, I could go to a multiplication chart, or I could just do this. I could see, well, does 5 times 6 equal 30? And I can check. So then I can count in 5s 6 times. So I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then just double check that it is in fact only 6 times that I've counted there for the multiples of 5. So I have my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So 6 times I have counted by 5s, starting at 5, and the answer was 30. So then I know it's correct. I could also, if I'm really not sure, get out my calculator and I could just type in 5 times 6 equals, and then on my screen it says 30. This is just another way of checking our answer after we've had a go at checking by drawing it out or working or using another strategy. So there's the example year 4s. If you need to rewind the video, please do that now and watch the example again. So now it's time to practice on your own. So what you need to do now, year 4s, is you need to have a go at solving this problem and using the space on your homework sheet in order to do just that. I'm going to underline some important words for you. Sally got 24 cards from the shops to give to her friends. She shared them equally among her friends. There were 6 friends. How many cards did each friend get? Now, with this question here, it's not saying that she was sharing it with her friends as well as herself. This question is, so it's different to the other question. This one is just saying there are 6 friends. She bought the 24 cards for her 6 friends to give them out equally and share them equally. How many does each friend get? So year 4s, have a go at this question on your homework sheet and pause the video right now if you need to. Alright, so year 4s, just remembering what we had done today. Our topic was division facts, and we were learning to recall the division facts that relate to the multiplication facts up to 10 times 10. Thank you for listening and watching my video.